Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our games, we do have a few open slots available. We have open slots available in the Friday evening game, one slot. That's the epic level one. More pricey than all the other ones, but where else are you going to be able to play a level 20 character in an actual living campaign? In addition to that, we have open slots available in the Tuesday early game. 3 slots in total, so if anybody is interested in joining that one. We're currently off stream because we have 3 to 4 players on a good day playing, so it's easier just to not have to set up different panels with faces and so on and so forth. But yeah, if you're interested in that one, it's low level, and they're about to meet their first bad guy of the whole campaign. But if you're interested in either of those, be sure to reach out and let me know. Without further ado, Sybil, tell us what happened last week.
Okay, so last session we started off with a bar fight, which quickly became a multiple homicide scene thanks to our local teenage druggie. In due time, the police came, as they do, and they took us all to jail, where we spent some time kind of shooting the shit, really, and where we also met Pyre, a fire ganassi who is, as we find out, the one that actually made the arcane sensor that we used to find those garden gnomes. At some point later, Sybil's father, the mayor of Spellington Heights, shows up, and he basically sets us all free. And we spend the night at their house, where we plan our next steps, and we decide that first we're going to try to get the sensor fixed. So we go back to the school, to the AV room, where we meet some robotic nerds, who, along with Pyre, will be helping us fix the sensor. And while all that takes place, our next step is going to be visiting Ferret to dig a little deeper on this whole garden gnome thing, and also the deal with the drug dealers in town.
So, before you guys leave Eldermage High, the perimeter of the exterior wall, you do see Principal O'Shant walking out with this gigantic cube next to his head that has this long sticking antenna out of it. Yeah, Yep. Sure thing, boss man. Yep, that sounds great. Did you just tell me what the fuck to do? I knew you wouldn't. Okay. Click. Hey, Barnabas, your dad wants you home. Barnabas will just look at you guys. Alright then, I guess I'm going home.
Okay, bye.
Later.
Good enough excuse, just let him go. So, you guys watch as the principal just puts the antenna back inside of this huge cube and tosses it in the air, and it just disappears. So you guys get everything you needed from the the gymnasium?
We did. It was all quite useful, actually.
Yep.
Cool.
I think so.
What did you guys get? This is the DM asking you guys to finally tell me what the fuck item you took outside of your gear, because I did ask you to send me that last week.
I took this, and I pull out a short sword.
The additional item.
Yeah, the short sword.
No, like the adventuring gear thing. You get a short sword just for being in
Oh,
there.
I got a crowbar.
I took a backpack.
Cool. Backpack. Crowbar.
Grappling hook.
Sybil?
I ended up taking leather armor.
No, like the adventuring gear. You got armor and a weapon for free. I told you all that you get one additional thing.
Oh, I was gonna get the spyglass.
Okay, so you got a backpack with currently nothing in it, but that could actually be very useful for you. Good call on that. And it's the adventuring gear pack, right?
Yep.
Okay. And a grappling hook with no rope. Great idea. And a spyglass in the middle of a large town with hills all around the area.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's gonna practice her voyeur skills.
Huh. Not gonna lie, crowbar's a good idea. Good on you for that one. But, okay. He takes out his notepad and marks down points appropriately. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, you guys step outside, where Jeeves is already waiting for you with the car, opening up the door and allowing you all inside.
Thank you, Jeeves.
This guy's the best.
You are very welcome. And he goes and starts driving you guys over to the bakery.
Mm.
While we're on our way there, Sybil will address the group and she'll say, "We should come up with a group name. The principal told us it does get us at least a point." Although, seeing that we're short a couple of people, maybe we could wait on that? Just to get everyone's opinion. That's something to keep in mind.
That might be a good idea to wait for, everybody there.
Any ideas to come to you immediately?
Joey, what are we passing while we're driving by? Because I would just be looking out the window and naming things.
Buildings, fast food, burger hut, pizza joint, drug dealer, prostitute.
Ooh, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
Dust and blood.
Oh, yeah, because I did dust. What?
And we did murder a bunch of people.
That too.
And you also died.
That's not very reminiscent of a group, though. Those are just words.
I mean,
I take it you've
alright.
never been to a Fae concert before.
No.
We could steal a name. I mean, we're in this nice car. We could be like Rolling Stones. Or
I was thinking Rolling Stones.
Rolling
Wait,
Stone.
Stones or Stones?
we could be Stoned or Stones.
Right. We can add that to the list. Let's revisit this when everyone's here.
We could. Yeah. I pull out my book and start reading. Because I'm in a car.
All right.
Parents like it when you're quiet in the car.
So, as you all approach this quaint bakery known as On a Roll, the aroma of freshly baked bread and sweet pastries wafts through the air, enticing your senses with promises of delectable delights. The storefront is adorned with a sign depicting a cheerful loaf of bread happily skipping along a winding path of golden croissants. Stepping inside, you find yourselves immersed in a warm and inviting atmosphere where the scent of cinnamon and sugar mingles with the comforting aromas of freshly brewed coffee. The display cases are filled with an array of punnily named baked goods, each more tempting than the last. You spot treats like rolling in donuts, fluffy confections dusted with powdered sugar and filled with gooey fruit preserves, and cinnamon swirly whirls, delicate pastries twisted into intricate patterns and drizzled with sweet icing. The interior of the bakery is cozy, yet not very active. A baker clad in flour-dusted aprons kneads dough and shapes the pastries behind the counter. The walls are adorned with perky posters featuring various exotic baked goods that they clearly are not making actively here, but it leads to a lighthearted atmosphere. As you glance around, you notice that there are 2 staircases over in the back, behind the counter where the baker is currently kneading, and seated over there is a small 2-person table that has a woman with incredibly large permed red hair, elven in nature, wearing a pencil-thin dress that has an apron that is, contrary to the baker's, completely unscathed. Now, the baker appears to be a sweaty, rotund dwarf with a perpetual flour-dusted beard and a little gleam of determination in his eyes. His apron, once pristine white, is now stained with the various shades of flour and doughs, evidence of his tireless work in the bakery. Despite the slightly gruff exterior, he has a smile when you all walk into the establishment and you distract him from his current conversation. The elven beauty, by contrast, has, well, very large hair, vibrant green eyes sparkling with a hint of mischief and boredom. Her slender figure is accentuated by the form-fitting attire that she has. And as you turn into the shop, you hear their conversation continuing. By the beards of the ancients, we're running low on cinnamon swirls again. Blast it all. I'll have to whip up another batch before the morning rush. The elven woman sighs very dramatically. Honestly, Gristle, must you always let things get to the last minute? It's not like we don't have enough flour to spare. And do something about that flour-dusted beard of yours. It's revolting. He looks over at her a little sheepishly. Yes, my love. You're right as always. I'll clean up and get started on these swirls right away. Don't worry. I'll make sure they're extra sweet, just like you, as he starts giving her kissy faces from across the room. Who here picked up proficiency in insight?
I haven't.
I have it.
You both may roll.
Wow.
Sybil, as loving and endearing a relationship as you've ever expected.
What the hell?
Bjorn,
Disgusting.
there's some kind of tension in here. You're not sure what it is. But it seems normal to you.
Yeah.
Sexual tension.
So, as the dwarf moves into the back to start cleaning out his beard and you all walk in, you see the elven woman roll her eyes, stand up, and with a sway to their hips that makes you honestly astonished that the pencil-thin dress doesn't just rip open or run all the way up, goes over towards the front counter. Hello, kids. What can I get for you today?
You have any of those cinnamon swirls?
Tell them I'll have it in fresh batch here in about 40 minutes. He'll have a fresh batch here in about 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
She pulls out, like, little manicure tools to start cleaning her nails. You're all welcome to wait over in the chairs over there. We do have espresso and coffee if you need. Hey, love, come on, they're kids. Don't give them things like coffee. It's bad for them. It stunts their growth. Paying customers are paying customers, okay? Well, go on, go sit.
Coffee will stunt your growth?
Yeah, it's the caffeine in there.
Huh.
But that's the good part.
That explains so much.
Does it?
Well, I've been drinking coffee for as long as I can remember, and
Man,
the
you
shortest
are
one.
a tiny dude.
yeah.
How old are you?
19?
No, standard age system. You're a freshman in high school, you're like
Yeah.
13, 14.
Oh, we're in high school. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, high school, 16. What are you talking about?
No, we went
No.
over this. You had a weird childhood. It's like 13, 14.
It is 13 or 14.
Oh, okay.
It's, well,
You turned 15 in ninth grade.
yep. Yep.
So, you guys go over and sit in your various little tables. Each of the tables only have 3 seats, so how are you guys doing this? Get ready for the awkward sitting arrangement in your group.
I'll just sit because I'm not ordering anything, and then if everybody sits at my table, that's great, and if not, then I'm just reading anyway. So
Perfect.
I just move a chair from one of the other tables.
Yeah, I'll sit with you.
All right. So you take the first seat, Bjorn, comfortably up against the wall, like to your left a little bit, and
Yep.
then you you watch as Durin just drags over a chair very loudly from right next to you, like one of those metallic legged chairs just scraping against the linoleum tiles that they have in here. And then Sybil, as you sit down, Durin is just like right next to you now, so the two of you are like crunched on the one small corner of the table, and Drez, you get to sit with the wall to your right. So Drez, you have the best vantage point of those 2 sets of stairs over there.
Awesome. Question, I didn't realize this. Are we getting our class skills?
Yes, you have your skills currently. Just make
Oh.
sure
Okay.
you only have a +2 modifier. So
Right, I forgot to ask when we gained our stuff if we had to wait
Yeah.
till taking classes or not.
no, when you get your class, you get all of the things, just none of the gear.
Gotcha. Sorry.
So, as those of you are seated over there, a moment goes by as the dwarvish man kind of like comes over to your guys' table and puts down a tray of tarts. Alrighty, everybody, don't tell the missus that I'm sneaking this over to you, but they're about to expire probably by the end of the night, and I guarantee I'm not selling these, so just eat them, have fun, okay?
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pastry's my
That one's
favorite.
apricot. That's raspberry. And that one is a special little ditty I've been working on. It's called Shoe Fly.
I'll give that a try.
I grabbed the raspberry. Unless you want the Sybil.
I'll be fine. You can have it.
Thank you.
Thank you, my good man. Do you sell moons here?
Moon pies?
No, moons.
Also moon
Is this
pies.
another Fey thing?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
moon
It's a
for you.
chocolate cake circle with white frosting on it, so it looks like the moon.
Oh, young man, I'll make you one of those right quick. Or,
Thank you.
I mean, chocolate.
If you want to,
chocolate cake,
chocolate cake base,
white
frosting
frosting,
on top.
vanilla white, right?
Yes.
Or do you want like a sour cream instead?
Vanilla's fine. I don't want
Vanilla's
to put
fine.
you out.
Okay, yeah. No, please. I love making these things. It is so lovely. And he goes over and he takes out some of the fresh cakes that he has and starts, painting it with the proper icings that he's whipping up in person, and you guys can just see the joy that this is bringing this man. He is so incredibly happy to be baking. So, who said they're eating the shoe fly one?
Yo,
Have you ever had molasses?
no.
It is the thickest, creamiest, kind of syrupy, but closer, like maple syrup, but closer to like a custard thing in the fucking world. But it is really good if you don't eat it all at once, because then you can't speak or really do anything for like 5 minutes.
Oh, it's so good.
As he kind of goes back there, you hear the elven woman's... Some of you, those of you with passives 12 or higher, hear the elven woman starting to berate him a little bit for giving you guys the free food. Honestly, this is why we don't have more money. Oh, come on, we're gonna have to throw them out anyways. Yes, but you're filling them up instead of making them pay for fresh things. You throw it into the garbage and you pour oil on top of it so the homeless people can't eat it. Oh, sweetheart, please, if we're throwing it out, we might as well give it to them. Come on, what's a little bit of love back in the community? She just goes back over to her chair, crosses her legs, and keeps filing her nails.
Do we get a sense that she's kind of
Snooty, prissy, uptight, elven? She is an elf. Yes.
like, even more stereotypical than a normal elf?
Oh, yeah. So, he'll come over and place the moon cake in front of you. Alrighty, young man, here you go. Do you need anything written on it? Any special occasion or anything like that?
No, this is perfect. Thank you. And
to clarify,
for
it's a
your
whole ass cake. Like,
oh, okay.
Like one layer whole ass cake. Like,
Okay, that not what I meant, but I'm happy about it.
I'm also happy about it.
And here for your troubles, I give him a pouch of gold because Durin didn't pay for his stuff either.
his eyes just go wide. When you say a pouch of gold, how
10 gold.
Yeah, he is. Oh,
I have I special ordered this. Durin hasn't paid for his dozen of stuff yet. I have no idea how much money is in this world.
yeah, he is ecstatic. Oh, young man, I thank you very much. I'm not gonna say no to a hefty tip. Oh,
What's your name?
Oh, yes. I am Gristle Grumblebelly.
Gristle Grumblebelly. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. And he'll smile. You all, well, look new to town. I've never seen any of you before. Actually, you kind of look like someone I know. He points at Durin.
Oh yeah, my dad. He's down at the commune.
Who's your dad?
That's Endrin. Good leaf.
Good Leaf.
Yeah.
Hey, when I was younger, I used to fucking work for him. Yeah, good
We
times.
do very different kind of baking.
Oh, you know what the old saying is. If it comes from the earth, it never hurt.
Okay.
Drizzly just thinks to himself, that doesn't sound right.
Wait. Do you have any baked goods?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, unfortunately. The missus is, she is very against the liberal use of, medications other than Xanax.
Was Xanax
Tried
invented in the
that
80s?
It is in this one. And how about the rest of you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, I meant your names. Who are you?
Oh, sorry, I'm Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Silverfoot.
Silverfoot. Why is that familiar?
We have a company that's called the Silverfoot Lucky Feet.
I have one of those. Yeah, the missus bought it for me 2 anniversaries ago.
Nice.
Yeah, he reaches into his pocket. He pulls out this tiny little rabbit's foot, itty bitty thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, supposed to be good luck, you know.
They are.
Bjorn Vietnam flashbacks to one of his younger siblings.
Oh, this foot is way too small to be one of those. It's itty bitty, and Bjorn's foot is like 50% of his body. Like,
Yeah.
And who are you, little miss?
I'm Sybil. Nice to meet you.
Sybil, pleasure to meet you as well. And young man, you said you're from the wilds, or
Yes, Dresley Yaldre.
Yalatrey? I'm not going to remember that. I'll be honest with you, but I can call
Dresley
you
is
Dres.
perfectly fine.
I'll try to remember that one. Hey, pleasure. And I assume you guys are here for Eldermage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. You know, I went there when I was a young man a few years back.
What house did you belong to?
I didn't get into any of them.
Hmm.
It's my parents were very adamant about me going, and I really didn't care that much. But when I got there, I did find out that there was a cooking class, one of the electives. And I'll tell you, I fell madly in love. Cooking is
Nice.
just it's such a nice thing to do. You know, you get to pour your heart and soul into a meal and prepare it for the people that bring you joy and happiness, you know, and express
Yeah,
that with them.
My second mom used to say it was her way of showing love. Cooking
It
for
is.
us.
It is. Yeah, it's a precious thing, really. But all of you, best of luck in your adventuring, and don't worry when the representative asks me about our interaction, I'll make sure I hype you guys up a little bit.
A representative is going to check on us?
Oh shit. Yeah, your senior was supposed to tell you.
We
Oh,
didn't
we
get-
don't have one of those.
Oh, dude. Oh, he goes over, picks up a chair, puts it backwards, and leans against it. All right, guys. So, there's a few things you're going to have to keep in mind, all right? Everywhere you go, there is a representative from the faculty that is going to be following up with where you were, and they're going to ask questions about you. They're going to ask, you know, hey, did you see them? You know, in case you're supposed to be sneaking. Did they make a good impression? Did they, you know, do things in any specific order? Did they do anything right? Did they do anything wrong? Did they give, you know, ideas as to what they're looking into? And they do this for all of the students, but don't worry, at least for me, I'll hype you guys up.
How do they know where we've been?
Well, they're following you.
Oh,
I look behind myself.
Roll me a perception check.
Isn't your back to the wall?
No, he's in the
Doesn't matter.
open space. He's on the other side. 21, you look behind you, and over across the street, sitting inside of the block blister, looking at a current VHS and kind of side-eyeing you is a professor that you, or a teacher that you recognize from your first day.
I wave.
They do not engage. Hey, don't let them know you know, or else, you know,
Oh.
they might become
Oh,
more
oh, oh.
strict with things, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. I assume you guys don't want to be hirelings, right? It's something about you guys just seem like adventuring types.
I mean, hopefully. We don't know yet.
That's the plan, man.
Hey, come on, have more confidence in yourself. And he, like, gives you a little jab on your shoulder, Bjorn. You gotta
Uh-huh.
manifest what you want, right? Say, I'm
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
an adventurer.
I'm going to be an adventurer.
All right, now mean it.
I'm going to be an adventurer.
Yeah, and he offers you a high five. Yeah. There we go.
If I have to stand on my chair to reach out his hand, I will too.
Well,
so.
you're both sitting, and he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
You're good. Anyways, I have to go get those swirls.
What's the name of this place again?
On a roll. I labeled it on the map.
On a roll.
Yeah,
Are you guys on
coming
this?
back here, so that was the right call.
Yeah, I see it.
Wait, look. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Right across the street from Black Blister.
Ah.
Oh, while he's getting the rolls out, if you're not too inclined to answer a question, how has your tenant upstairs been lately?
Don't know, haven't seen him in a few days. Or wait, are you talking about which one are you talking about?
The
Talking
gnome.
about.
I don't have a gnome tenant.
Wasn't the information that we got that he lived up here?
He
had a
gnomish
girlfriend.
girlfriend. His girlfriend is
Oh.
a gnome. He's not.
Oh,
He's a half
I
elf.
misread that note. What's this guy's name that we're looking for again?
Ferret.
Ferret. Right. Goes by the name of Ferret.
Oh, Ferret. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a few days. Which isn't too strange. I mean, sometimes he takes the stairs, sometimes he just climbs the balcony. You know, if we're closed. Why, does he have something to do with your guys' quest? And he comes over and places the swirls on the table. Hey, now give it a minute, okay? They're really hot.
Yeah. Also, a friend asked us to check in on him too.
Oh, that's nice of you. You know, man's been down on his luck recently. You know, seemed a little distracted with quite a few things, and it's good that he has some friends looking out for him right now. Honestly, I was beginning to get a little worried about the guy. You know, he got mixed up with some shady folks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Who are his friends?
Oh, I don't know. He never brings friends over. But apparently, I don't know who's his friend. You guys are checking up on him.
Wallace.
Wallace. I don't know a Wallace.
Well, he knows Ferret, so.
Anybody here proficient in perception? Roll a perception check, please.
Okie dokie.
Yay.
Oh.
Jesus.
21.
Oh, 3 of you are proficient in perception. Damn, there's no trust in my groups, are there?
Hey, it came with my race.
21 and 20. As he's thinking about Wallace, you guys notice that his elven wife in the corner kind of like raises her eyebrows with some level of recognition and then goes back to filing her nails. All right. Hey, guys, if you're ever stuck out in the middle of the night or something, you come by here, the trash in the back, that big bin we have, I always wrap up the food, so if you're needing something extra that we're tossing out at the end of the night, it's good. It's just not high enough quality to sell, you know?
Good to
Thank you
know.
for the offer.
Yeah, of course. I know
What's
what
your
it's...
wife's name, by the way?
Elysia.
Elysia.
She looks over. Yes, I'm Elysia.
Nice
I
to meet you,
wave.
lady.
Oh, don't worry about her. That's just elven culture.
Oh.
Not particularly affectionate people.
Grizzly starts chuckling at that. Grizzly's gonna walk over to her.
She'll look up at you. What?
Seem to recognize the name we were talking about, cousin. And I do this in a hushed tone, so her husband doesn't hear.
We are of no relation. You're one of those fae. I'm not. I'm a high elf.
All elves come from the wilds, darling.
Yes, and all humans stem from apes. What's your point?
My point is, I wonder how your husband would react if he knows you're known to the local drug dealers, and I'm trying to intimidate her.
Go for it. Roll intimidation.
16.
I don't need another lecture from him. What?
Ferret, what do you know about him?
Dude's a sleazeball. Half-bred, inbred, left with his human mother. Ended up moving into this town. Got a place over top of here. Worked here for a few months. And after that, he ended up working for, Wallace for a little bit. But then when he started sampling his own supply, he had to get removed from that and fell into debt. Aside from that, usually out pretty late, reeking of alcohol and cheap perfume.
I heard he's got a girlfriend. Know anything about her?
Yes. Glimmer. That's her name. The little gnomish girl. Honestly, creepy as hell.
You happen to have a spare key to his apartment?
She reaches into the dress, no idea how her hand can fit into such a tight fucking thing, and pulls out a ring of keys, and then just gets one in particular and hands it over to you.
We'll bring it back once we're done looking for Ferret.
Yeah, whatever.
Go over to the guys after our good baker friend is done. So I don't have to.
Oh yeah, he has to
explain
bake more things.
Yeah. All right, got the key to this place. Let's go check him out.
All right.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You're like heading over to the stairwell.
We're just gonna check to see if Ferret's in.
You know you're being followed, right?
By the teacher, you said? Yes.
Yeah. I'm not just gonna let you guys walk up there. Come on, earn your points.
You gonna sneak up there?
They like creativity. And they have that stupid rule, don't get caught, you know?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Is there a window from that staircase to his door?
He said that there's a staircase, so it's probably in the back.
The staircase you can see is like behind the counter, over by where he's baking right now. And his wife is sitting on a chair, like, within 10 feet of it.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like bodega, then side door up to apartment.
No. Inside of the establishment, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're good. And he also did mention that sometimes he climbs the balcony to get up there if the shop's closed.
Gotcha.
He's just trying to show you guys doing creative things get you more points.
Okay.
Go for the balcony.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, do you guys need me to box up the rest of that cake or anything?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, not a problem. He'll come over and start boxing it up for you. There you go. Remember, come by whenever you guys want.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
You're welcome.
Will do.
Of course. Sybil, did you eat any of these pastries?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. Did we get drugged?
So, you guys walk outside. Durin, honestly, these pastries are top fucking tier. They are phenomenal.
Yeah,
You're
I bet.
somewhat of a connoisseur. So, stepping outside, you all see that there appears to be two balconies. One right above where like the open glass windows are to the bakery, and one on the opposite side of the building where there's no windows other than like one little like censored out window that would suggest it's probably to like their bathroom in the bakery.
How high is the balcony?
Probably about 15, 18 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we lost someone.
Oh no. Oh, he'll be back eventually.
Does the balcony protrude away from the wall a little bit, like a?
It does. It creates like a little bit of a canopy over top.
Yeah. So do I think I could probably run a couple steps up the wall before leaping the rest of the way?
You could certainly try.
Yeah.
This is going to be an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for the grappling hook.
It
so
has
that
no
I
rope. Remember that.
There's no rope with the grappling hook?
Yeah, nobody picked rope. He just took the grappling hook.
Yeah, we all assumed it came with rope. Then he
So
said,
that's what makes it funny, is that he pulls out the hook, and I go, where's the rope?
Wait, huh? What?
Oh, never mind that.
You guys did
Okay.
not work together, and that's exactly what
"Wait,
was expected.
you took one of the packs, didn't you? Usually that comes with a rope."
Mine's just an empty backpack.
Oh, I thought you took. I thought. Oh no, Pyre took one of the kits.
And he's not here.
Fuck.
All right. I take my backpack off. Hold on to this for me.
Gotcha.
And I try it. I'm going to do a run, and then I'm going to do my leap, and I should be able to hopefully get up.
You could probably still use the grappling hook as like a grapple hook to hook you on
Yeah,
the
like
ledge.
jump over the edge and hook it and swing a little bit.
Depending on, I mean, they're only this long.
Have you,
If I
ever
miss
seen
by a
those?
foot-
Have you ever seen those Asian shows where they have like hooks on their thing and they just jump and grab and climb over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
bog
can
knot.
try it.
Yeah, that's not what that's a great idea, but I don't know if one hook would work. But I'll try it.
You are a bunny rabbit, sir. I think one hook's good enough for you.
Let's see if you can do it. Go ahead and roll me that acrobatics check.
It's hair and gun. Okay. 12.
Okay. You run up the wall, jump off, and as you're about to hook it, you kind of just like miss, slip, and then stumble forward.
Damn. Almost. Let me try one more time.
Can I assist him?
Are you proficient?
Not in acrobatics, but can I fastball special him with my athletics?
Sure. So go ahead and roll again. He's helping you.
Okay.
I envision kind of like a volleyball layup. Like you run up the wall, leap off of it, and because you need to like get around that area, he's just sitting here and pushes you upwards as you reach and grab onto the balcony.
Yeah.
All right. As you grab,
I basically, run up the wall, jump onto Dresley's hands, and he shoves as I push.
Yep. Then you
That would make, by the way, a really good routine for when I finally get to be the mascot. Right? I'm standing on the balcony looking down going, we should do that for my mascot tryout if you're, willing.
Sure, I'll be there anyway, trying out for the football team.
Perfect. Even if you make the football team, it would be really cool. We could work out a little routine.
Gotcha. And for the sake of clarity, I grab the other two and teleport. up there with him.
Can you roll that ability in chat? Does that really bring them with you?
I'll roll it. It varies depending on what version of season I am.
And you're autumn?
I'm autumn right now. I'm changing with the seasons of the world is what my plan is. So just let me know when we hit winter.
Will do. Immediately after you use your face step, up to 2 creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be
that's the
charmed.
reverse of what I thought it was.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's...
you were thinking of spring.
Oh, I'm thinking of spring.
Yeah, you can't bring people up with you. However, you can reach down and try to bring them up, you know.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry. I thought it was I misread them, I guess.
All right, so Durin, Bjorn, Sybil, and Dresley. As you all jump and get caught and tossed up here, you end up standing on the balcony. Now we have to change the mood. Wait, was that it? Nope. Yeah, I think this is it. You all stand there. And Bjorn, as you have been waiting for everybody, your little rabbit's nose have been like sniffing something here that smells a little foul.
Try and follow it and go up to the door, and if that doesn't work, I'll smell at the keyhole, and then I'll smell under the door. At the bottom.
It's one of those sliding glass doors, but the
Safety bar.
drapes are drawn across it. Roll me a perception check. Let's see if you can pick up anything else. As you get closer to the door, that foul smell just becomes more pungent. And when you look at the drapes, you see this like little bit of crusted blood on one of the drapes on the left side. And then when you look at the handle outside, there's some of it here as well.
Hey, there's blood on this handle and the drape.
That cannot be good.
No.
Off adventuring we go.
Give me the grappling hook. I use the hook of the grappling hook to pull open the sliding door so I don't have to touch it with my hand.
Okay. And it is not locked. As you open it up, all of you need to give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. So,
I call horseshit.
Bjorn, you kind of just like gasp a little bit as you look inside and you are hit with the stench of this rotting corpse, and you see all the flies buzzing around and starting to like fill the open room of this little place. And Dresley, as soon as you turn and smell that, you begin retching. You vomit profusely all over the top of this. Everyone else, you kind of just like stomach and that is not a pleasant smell.
Really, Dresley?
That cake did not taste as good the second time.
I wish I had my backpack now. You could have at least puked in that. We've left evidence.
So that's a bigger issue.
I am going to cast Prestidigitation and clean it up. What evidence?
Whoa. Right on,
Prestidigitation does hit soiled, so yeah, yep.
Good job.
Perfect.
That was awesome.
Now, when you peer inside, you can see the dead body from underneath the little dining table that is out. Not dining table, a coffee table that's out here. The body lies on the ground, and it seems to be covered with a towel. Very long towel. You can just barely make out what appears to be a horn sticking out of the towel.
We should call the authorities.
Not yet.
What'd you
Let's
say?
take a look around first.
Okay.
What?
Let's take a look around first.
And I step aside and let Sybil go. And then I'm going to follow her, peeking around her, but mostly hiding behind her.
As you guys enter in here, this place looks vacant as of now, other than the husk of a dead individual lying on the floor. You appear to be walking into the sleeping area of Ferret. The bed is completely unmade. On the coffee table, there's some journal work that was being done, and a few bills that all look to be overdue by a good margin. Instead of a closet, there's this rolling rack of various different shirts and pants that are just hanging up on top of iron hangers. You peer around the room, and there appears to be a very large boombox, as well as a small bookshelf that looks relatively empty other than a few VHSs from Blockbuster. Further inside, you can see that there's a trash can that has flies congregated over top of it a bit more assuredly than the body. And then peering past the body, Sybil, since you're the first one in, you noticed over there, yes, a pot of some type of food that looks spoiled at this point and knocked over onto the floor.
Okay.
So everybody, go ahead and move inside.
I'm going to take my shoes off, and I'm going to put them in my purse.
All right.
So I just have my socks on right now.
Perfect.
You all should do the same.
Okay.
Bjorn, do you wear shoes?
No. That's why I look down and just say, okay.
Wait, Durin, do you wear shoes?
I'm wearing sandals.
Dresley, do you wear shoes?
I wear shoes.
Okay.
I will take off my shoes and show off my expensive looking socks.
This
Gold
was not
toe.
a good place for sandals.
She will extend a hand towards Bjorn, and she'll say, "Grappling hook, please."
Oh, here you go. And
I'll take it.
run over, almost skipping like over the top of this table, and hand off the grappling hook, and then head back toward what looks like somewhere there might be books.
That would be over here, Bjorn.
Oh,
I'm going to approach the body and use the grappling hook to remove what's covering it.
Give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Sure.
Jeez, the contrast tonight. Whoever updated Roll20 fucked up. You're supposed to roll more than 20s and 1s.
Nah, everything else doesn't matter.
You attempt to lift the blanket with the grappling hook, but as you're lifting it, it kind of like gets caught on the hook, and you shake it instinctually, and as you do that, the blanket kind of just tosses to the side, and then like you just get a little spray of blood from like a portion where it crusted on and then ripped open. Oh god. Now your left arm has like blood on it.
Sybil doesn't react to the blood.
Okay.
She's
So-
just looking over the body. What do I see?
Well, what we're going to be doing in here is everybody picks an area in the rooms. And then everybody makes their checks respectively. So Bjorn, you're over by the small book and VHS case.
Yep.
Durin, you're over by the shoe rack. There's a lot of shoes. Nice one, twos. Sybil's at the body. Drez, where do you want to be?
I guess I'll check the entryway / kitchen.
All right. Roll me an athletics check to get over the body without disturbing it.
I'm going to use session advantage for this because I don't want to trip on a dead body.
25. You leap over it, one bound, land on the other side. It definitely makes some noise downstairs. So, Drez, what are you looking at? The kitchen?
I couldn't see over this way, so I didn't realize there was also the entryway / laundry room.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll stick with the kitchen because that looks to be like where the initial scuffle happened.
Very well. All right, Bjorn. Nope, wrong one. Bjorn, as you get over towards this shelf and start looking carefully around it, you see that there's this small ashtray. Roll me an investigation. Sybil, you're looking at the body. You reveal the individual appears to be a tiefling underneath this towel thrown over top of them. You also give me an investigation. Good job, Bjorn. Holy shit. Investigation on Dresley.
That was almost another 20.
Durin. Hey, we're getting more dice. 19's new. As you get over there, you notice that there's an indent in the wall, like behind where the drywall would be, and you notice that there's a strange symbol scrawled hastily. Need you to roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, I'm not good at that. Doesn't matter though.
Jeez.
So anyway,
So, going down in order, Bjorn over there. Amidst the ambers inside of this small little ashtray, you kind of like poke around at it a little bit, and you find that there's a mostly burned note.
Ooh.
You pick it up and begin gingerly unraveling it, and you can barely read a few words. You decipher Gnome Dome and silence.
I found some paper, and I think it says Gnome Dome, and it looks like silence.
No.
I don't know what that means, but...
Sybil.
yeah.
As you begin investigating through, you find that there's 3 interesting things about the body. The first one is that this tiefling has a very telltale tattoo on their forearm. It appears to be very intricately drawn. It appears to be a very large arch that's yellow, that has a disco ball with lights shooting from all sides. The next thing you find is clutched into this individual's hand is a dagger that seems to be pulsating with faint magical energies. The third thing you find is in their back pocket. You reach in and you start unceremoniously pulling out a crumbled note that bears a message. Ferret, APT 2, over on a roll.
I look over to Durin. Durin?
Oh, not yet. We have to finish the last person's.
Oh, okay.
Or the other two people's.
He-
Dresley. Where are you, Dresley? Oh, yeah, you're in the kitchen. Investigation? Yeah. As you go over there, you start looking around, and you find tucked into the sink, like it was dropped very hastily, but still has blood crusted around the outside, appears to be a set of brass knuckles, a pair. In addition to that, there's this candlestick lit that is inside of that same sink that is filled with water. Lastly, Durin, you did the Arcana check, right?
Yep.
Good roll. Scroll up. Strange symbol. Scrawled hastily on the wall, in charcoal, is a cryptic symbol and sigil that, for some strange reason, seems reminiscent of infernal script to you.
Oh.
You recognize this as a ward of protection of some nature. So, now everybody, with your findings, you may roleplay.
Durin?
Okay.
Are we looking for a tiefling?
I check the shoes that I'm right next to, and I check the dead guy's feet. Do they look about the same size?
Generally speaking.
Sure.
Did your drug friends tell you what race he was? That would have been very important if you're going to shake down money.
I was on a lot of things when I was told this information.
The drug friends, as well as Elysia, told you just now, Drez. Yeah.
Wait, he is a tiefling?
No, she told you that he's a half-elf.
Half-elf. Jeez, my brain, I did not write that down.
Yeah.
He is not. He is supposed to be a half-elf.
Oh. Well, that's not a half-elf.
Which means it looks like he lived.
I'm
Maybe.
going to retrieve the dagger.
Okay. The hand seems to be gripping it pretty firmly, so you have to, like, actually peel the fingers back and then take the dagger from the individual. So, we're on to phase 2. Is anybody looking in any new places, or do they want to look further into what they just found? Sybil
Going
says
good.
dagger, so I assume you're looking further into the dagger, Sybil?
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm gonna invite anyone over who wants to look at the symbol over here, because it's not my thing. I don't.
All right, so Sybil Arcana check. If anybody is proficient in Arcana and wishes to help Durin, you could roll that over there. Good shit.
I'm
Dress-
looking for, like, maybe an ID or some kind of passport with Ferret's picture on it amongst his books.
All right. You may give me another investigation roll.
Okay.
Curious about the lit candle in the sink.
If no one else comes over to my area, then I'm just gonna start rearranging his shoes and whatnot, just because I don't like his system.
That's fair. So, Dresley, you want to look further into the candle?
Yeah, because that strikes me as odd.
Okay. Perception check.
Yay.
Mm.
God.
Just barely failed. Wow.
Yikes.
So, Durin, you are rearranging the shoes in a pattern that you like a lot more. Bjorn, there's no ID, no passport, nothing that you're able to find. I mean, even his interest in books are like very, very bad. Like they're more or less they're like more generic Stephen King novels,
Right.
which like obviously you've already read all of those.
Yeah. I've read
So.
these. These aren't even that good.
Drez, you look at the candle inside of the sink that is filled with water, and yeah, you don't notice anything weird about it. But Sybil,
Yeah.
you hit that DC. This dagger has faint magical energies pushing across it. When you look at it more closely and start tracing around the edges of it, the spell on this dagger seems designated to incapacitate its targets, not kill them. Something similar to those stun guns that the police used on Bjorn for resisting arrest.
Mm-hmm.
So, phase 2 complete. Anybody wish to do anything else here? There's other places in the room. There's another room for many of you other than Drez.
What's this box of fallen stuff on the floor?
That box appears to be filled with these capsules. Not capsules. Filled with these...
Pill bottles?
yes,
darts?
thank you. Bottles.
Are they empty or
Empty pill bottles, yes.
a lot of empty pill bottles over here?
Hey, Sybil, you might want to check out there's a thing over there, like some infernal little symbol doodad.
Drez,
Is
over
this-
here, that's the exit. That's
Okay,
the
that.
door out, yeah.
But then what's this?
A different room.
Oh, I thought that was the entrance.
No,
Okay.
that's why I was distinguishing, yeah.
Okay. Yes, I would like to check. Out this room. I'll let everyone know there's another room over here next to the
Oh
laundry.
shit! I have to.
You try the door and it's locked.
I have the key. Or I have the key to the front door. I don't know if it's gonna work on this one, so I'll try.
There's not a actual keyhole. There's just a small round hole in the door.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay. I would like to try my dagger to push that little dividend to unlock it.
Dagger might be a little too big. Daggers get like that big. It's a itty thing. But if you could figure out something else that's a little more pointed and small, let me know. So Durin, you were talking to Sybil?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's like behind the shoes area over there. It's like
Okay.
there's like this little dent in the wall, and it's like tucked into that.
Check it out in just a moment. Is this laptop here?
It's not a laptop. It's notes and paper. This is the map I was
Oh.
able to get.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm going to clean up the papers and then I'm going to put them in my purse.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
I'm not going to look at them yet.
I know.
Oh, okay.
This is to determine how much of it you successfully get and if you notice anything else over here.
Investigation, you said?
Yes, I did. Durin, you seem to be looking at the trash can. Would you like to
Yep.
investigate as well?
I would.
Would a grappling hook's end be small enough to get into that?
I'd say that has a much higher probability than a dagger. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Y'all made fun of me for picking it.
Roll me a roll me a dexterity check, unless you were proficient in thieves' tools.
I'm not. There we go.
There we go. Sybil, yeah, you pick up all of the paper you see on the table, and gather it together and toss it in your bag. Durin, you start poking around in the trash, and the smell coming from there is pretty horrendous as well. It smells like old chicken. You've left bits of chicken in your room for multiple days before, and this is what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone
Alright,
used it here. Yeah, as of now, that has been the most useful tool. Grappling hook.
Surprisingly.
So, Drez,
You
you
think I picked it?
you end up having to like bend one of the talons of it, and then like shimmying around, and it's too big, but the brass of the knob is like just barely weak enough. You just palm shove against it, and you hear the familiar click of these old doors.
Awesome.
Let me unlock that for you. Boop. Looking inside, this appears to be the bathroom.
Okay.
In stark contrast to everywhere else you've seen so far, this room is immaculate, clean. Not a single thing out of place, except for the towel rack that notably is missing the largest towel.
I don't know if I'm smart enough to put together this was locked from the inside.
That's you.
No,
Do you have a negative intelligence?
yes, I have a 9.
Then you are not smart enough to realize.
Silly.
When in
silly
doubt,
elf.
just assume you're bad at it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
But you have Bjorn right behind you. Bjorn, are you fairly intelligent?
I mean, average.
Yeah, Bjorn has a 10 or 11.
I do.
Then you could realize that it was locked from the inside.
When I walk in, I'm like, whoa. Are there any hand towels that match the towel that's out over the body?
There are, yes.
Oh. These are the same, like, towels that were used out over that body. See how the hand towel looks like that towel, but smaller? Incredible. This is a really nice bathroom.
I would like to investigate the bathroom as someone who would try to be hiding something.
Go ahead and roll your investigation here. Durin and Sybil, you may choose what you are doing out here.
I'm going to check out that symbol.
Okay.
I'm poking
Arcana
around in these
check.
boxes.
All right.
Arcana?
Investigation, Durin. Yeah, Arcana, Sybil, Investigation, Durin, Investigation, Driz. Bjorn, how about you? Are you helping Driz, or are you looking yourself, or what?
I'm sort of helping Driz, but I'm pointing out things like don't touch the handle, don't leave fingerprints. Watch this, and I'll like lean over and use my ear to pull a door open. No fingerprints.
Ear prints everywhere, though.
I think that's you rolling.
Yeah, but those aren't traceable that I know of.
Alrighty. So, Drej, you have advantage from being helped. You can roll again.
Yay. That's a 0, so my 13 stands.
Yes, it does. Durin, you finally found something.
Cool.
You notice these boxes over here kind of look like they were thrown in this area very quickly. And when you start rummaging through them, you notice one of the floorboards seems a little wobbly. So you move the box out of the way, and this one floorboard, though you can't get a grip on it easily, it definitely looks loose enough that you could pull it away and look at something there.
Need the grappling hook.
Sybil.
You have a dagger.
Yeah.
This
People have daggers.
this
We all have a dagger.
this marker seems to be one that can that is meant to empower an object with the ability to bane infernal creatures.
The ability to bane infernal creatures?
Like, if you put an object against it, it'll charge that object with the ability to, like, either really hurt them or banish them.
I am going to bring this dagger close to the symbol to see if there's an interaction, and if so, what?
The symbol glows and then shoots a small beam at the dagger.
You just hear Sybil go, excellent.
All right, Drez, 13. You find a broken mirror in here, above the sink. Shattered remains of the mirror lie all across the floor, reflecting a fractured image of that tiefling out in the hall's face. Embedded in the glass are tiny bits of them that appear to be crimson and red. And all of it was like scooped up and gathered up and tossed into the trash bin. Evidence that a struggle took place inside of this room. But for some reason, you can still see that tiefling's face in the broken glass. And it seems to be mouthing something at you.
Okay, I do not have proficiency in Arcana. Can I, if it's mouthing something at me, can I attempt to decipher what it's saying?
You may roll an insight check.
Brother. I'm actually halfway decent with this. Yeah, 19.
It is mouthing behind you. And we're going to go ahead and go on break. And when we come back, we're
Oh,
gonna
you
finish-
fucker! Bloody Mary!
Alrighty, everybody, we're back. You know what that means? Initiative time. Go ahead and roll. I'm actually surprised you guys didn't already roll. That's funny.
We were waiting for your signal.
You said when to break. You didn't say it's going to be initiative.
Yeah, but I put it on the board. I figured you would have, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm used to my players being much more impatient.
Playing it as a bunch of teenagers solving murder mysteries. What do you expect at this point?
Damn. What I expect is for me to say thank you, Tora. I'm gonna re-roll that initiative.
No.
Maw demon, not the
don't do
maw
that.
demon.
What?
What? You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
Thank you, Goose. I'm gonna re-roll that initiative.
Goose?
Three,
I have
three,
three
three,
more.
three.
Come on, 3.
18.
Okay, that's
There we go. That's reasonable. That's reasonable, right? Like.
No. Just kidding.
Just be
Alrighty.
faster, Five Red.
I will.
Wait until I throw the quicklings at you. Y'all are fucked. They never lose initiative. Anyways, Durin, as you are beginning to like peel away and ask for that grappling hook, you turn around and you notice that the tiefling's head begins separating. As it does,
Wait a minute.
turns into this like gnarly looking maul starting to crawl out and crawl its way towards you. Just
Oh, I don't like any part of that.
you're first on the initiative track.
Yeah, I am going to immediately see that, and I am going to. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh
Chalet on what?
Shillelagh.
on my quarterstaff that I have.
Hey. So what does it look like when you do that?
It just basically just gets a lot spikier.
Okay. So you pull out your spiked baseball bat. Ah!
Love that for you.
24 hits for 4 piercing damage.
Ah, this thing doesn't get hit the same as the people in the bar.
Minimum damage. Oh no.
Yeah.
Doesn't Shillelagh give it a power boost?
No, it only
much,
gives it
but-
that as the damage die instead of the typical form of the weapon.
D8 instead of D6.
Yeah. And
Oh.
wisdom instead of dexterity or strength.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Durin. The creature's gonna try to bite you. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
As the maul opens up around this creature, begins jumping up at you and gnawing all around your body. It begins like tracing around very quickly, pulling out these chunks of flesh as it is moving. That is going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I'm still up.
Mm-hmm. Drez, in the bathroom. You saw
Oh.
this maul of a creature crawling out of the toilet,
God damn it.
and it lunges over at you. And you just whoop, dip your head out of the way as it flies past, chomping around the room. Sybil, your turn. You have the dagger.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to one, two. Actually, I'm not gonna get that close. I'm gonna stay there, and I'm going to mind sliver the maw demon.
Go for it. Intelligence save, right?
Yeah.
6.
Or psychic.
Oh, you fuck with its head. And what else does Mind Sliver do? Subtract a d4 from its next saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Dresley, your turn. You hear Durin in the other room getting chewed up on.
Let's deal with this quick, Bjorn. I move away to flank with him.
Damn.
Testing out my new greatsword.
Bring it down.
14.
14 hits.
Thank God. Hey, 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage. Not bad. It looks a little hurt.
Uh-oh.
Could be hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Could be herder.
All done, Trez?
That's all I got.
Bjorn,
Definitely hurt her.
your turn. As the creature leaped and lunged past Drez, it lands on the ground. It seems to still be chomping over towards him.
I crack my knuckles, pull back, and just start punching it.
Alrighty, go for it.
Whoa! Back.
25 hits.
25? Six points.
Hell yeah. Bonus action? Or do you not get that until second level?
Not yet.
Alrighty, well
We
that's...
don't get our
that's
good
all we
shit
do.
till second.
Alright, well it is
That's all
hurt, officially. Durin. Oh, that maw thing is really hurting you. Oh wait,
Yeah,
this looks like a fiend.
If only I had done something with that. But I didn't, so... Shillelagh time!
Shillelagh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, 7 misses.
It's not very shillelagh of you.
Alrighty. The maw demon is gonna bite at you again, Durin. 12?
Misses!
Good shit. Drez, your turn. 8.
This is
Perfect. You end up trying to crack it with your shillelagh, but instead you get like your stick stuck in its mouth and start like keeping it off of you as it's trying to bite at your neck and face. Sybil, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to stab it with the new dagger I just got.
Go for it. Stab. You make the number one mistake when getting in a knife fight, which is to hold it like this, and when you swing down, you narrowly miss your leg. Oh, bad.
I am, as a bonus action, I'm going to do it again with my regular dagger.
Go for it. You mean your academy dagger?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, regular dagger.
Misses.
He's right on top of Durin. I'm not trying to stab my servant.
That's
Appreciate
so...
it.
That is so kind of you. Dresley, your turn.
Not yet, anyway.
You hear in the other room the two of them fighting something.
I don't have time for you, but you're gonna make a hell of a trophy. Swing!
Go for it. 18 hits.
14 slashing damage.
Ooh, it is looking bloodied and mucky.
I
All done.
don't think I can offhand anything.
Not when you're holding a heavy weapon.
Nope.
You need light finesse. All right, Bjorn, your turn.
I'm not changing tactics. I'm gonna just keep punching it.
All
Give
right,
The wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
19 hits.
Bigger number. Nope, 6 again.
How do you want to do this?
So, first I flinch when Drez swings a giant sword and misses it. And go, geesh! And then I just jump over the next to his blade and punch it and it dies. And I go, fists. The fist.
And as you punch it square in the top of its head, the creature turns into these little bits of ash that smells sulfuric as it just dissolves away.
God damn it, I wanted to take a tooth.
Did you fart?
Demons
Bjorn,
don't
you-
stay.
You still hear the other two in the other room. Ah!
Oh. I run in here. Let's see. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I run to there.
That's 35.
Oh, no, 30. Should have been 30. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. It was here?
Yep. Right here.
Yeah, 1, 2. I went on the diagonal through the door. Is that not good?
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then there I am.
Alrighty.
So then... there.
One more. Yep.
Everybody okay? Oh, God, it's his
No!
body.
Darren. Ah!
Round 3.
13 just barely hits.
Get off me, you damn thing!
For 10, you just start beating the shit out of the thing on your face. Alright, that's the end of your go.
Yep. 13 misses.
Oh, shit. Sybil, your go.
Anyway, and Abyssal, I'm going to say to the demon, get off of him before I stab it with my new daggerino.
I also say to Abyssal, yeah, get off me.
It'll reply with...
And then bonus action,
14 hits. And that's the Academy Dagger, correct?
yeah, and that'll be 2 damage.
2. Alright, end of turn.
Oh yeah, that's my turn.
Drez.
I guess I'll just dash. 'Cause I have no idea where the other one is.
Keep
Okay.
in mind, you're not dashing through the door, so adjust yourself differently. I mean, no, you could break through the door, just slam it open.
No, I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
All right. And that's your dash. All done? Bjorn.
All right. So will hop over there. And did you say it's attached to his face?
Yeah, it's like rummaging around his body, just biting at chunks of him.
Okay, then I'm going to jump next to it there and try and punch upward, punching it sort of away from his face.
So are you taking the shove action?
No, I'm punching it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it.
Go for it.
But I'm trying to do it at an angle that doesn't. I'm not gonna do it straight at Durin's face.
He's not trying to punch me in the face.
Understood.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like I'm not trying to stab.
That's so nice. You guys are so considerate of one another. Yeah,
15.
square right up in it. For 5. Oh, it's looking bloodied. Durin.
Alright, I'm gonna move around here to try to flank it.
Yep.
And then just shillelagh.
13 hits for 4. It's still up. Alright, Durin.
Yeah, I know.
Is gonna bite you.
Oh,
And I'm probably dead.
Oh, that's
Not
not
necessarily. It has to double your max.
it's your remaining HP and then your max.
I have 1 hit point right now.
Good. And
It's your
your
max?
total
Ooh.
is?
Max is 12, and this is 19.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm dead.
It
Oh.
eats the entirety of Durin's face as it
Oh.
screeches loudly in the air. You all look at Durin lying there with nothing but his beard connected to his head. Sybil,
Stab, stab.
go ahead.
You have advantage because I'm flanking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you might crit.
yeah. Let me try again.
17 hits.
This is the new deck.
Yep, roll your damage.
Right.
5. How do you want to do this?
Well, I was trying not to stab Durin in the face, but now that he doesn't have a face, I don't care anymore, so
All right.
right through him.
As you stab down into the maw of this creature, it begins moving very, very disgustingly, like it's crawling upwards, is how she wants to do this. And as it lies there, writhing around on the floor with your dagger stabbed into it, you watch as this, like, swirl of black smoke encompasses around it, and then it disappears, dead. Oh, that's the wrong song.
That thing does 19 on a hit.
On a crit.
Oh.
Yeah. That was just really bad timing, but that's level 1, baby. So all of you are looking down at Durin, who's currently missing his entire face right now.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
I just get down to like Durin's body, try like shaking him. It's like, hey, you don't get to die yet.
The body moves around, but then you see a small rodent crawl out of his pocket. Durin, what does it look like, and what does it do?
Right now, he's basically just like a little a hamster. He's got like a little tufted up little mane like along his back, like a little mohawk. But other than that, he's not got much adorning him. He's just standard beige.
You guys see the hamster crawl out of his pocket, crawls up to Durin's face, and just starts like nuzzling into the beard.
What do we do? I know. And I take out one of those berries that the teacher had slipped me.
You take it out, and has it been 24 hours? No, it hasn't. Okay.
It hasn't. And I pop one of those berries in his mouth, and I like try and make it eat.
Yeah, your hand is covered in goo.
My hand is already covered in goo from punching
What
things.
exactly are you trying to do, Bjorn?
It was the berry that made me. It healed me and made me
He's-
really full.
He's dead, Bjorn.
Oh God.
Not yet, he's not. I lift up his body. I look to Sybil. Call the principal. And I make towards the exit. Or not downstairs, to the balcony, because we're still being graded on this.
I'm gonna need an athletics check from you to carry a stocky, rotund dwarven body and
I
jump
can
down the
teleport down.
balcony. Okay. And
To
he's
be
not
fair-
considered a person right now.
To be fair, he's a little lighter now.
Yo.
Speak to the bottom. I wouldn't care if I were alive.
I'm gonna go to like the alley so we're not immediately like visible. And I'm just gonna like try to close whatever eyelids he might have left.
Durin, roll for eyelids. Roll me a d3. On a
Durin
1,
roll for eyelids?
yes. On a 1, no eyelids. On a 2, 1 eyelid. On a 3, 2 eyelids. Okay, you close one of them. The eyelid is missing on the other eye.
While I'm doing that, I unconsciously spend 5 lay on hands to recover his flesh. Not that it does anything to him, but it makes him look better.
Yeah, more presentable.
So me and Durin are outside in an alley.
This is not how this should have gone. I'm going to step to the symbol. If it's still, did it disappear after I charged the dagger, or is it still there?
Oh, it's still there.
Okay, I'm gonna put the dagger next to it just in case it like used up its power on that thing.
Okay. You do see that it zaps the dagger again, but then the symbol disappears.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on myself to clean myself of the blood from earlier. And I'm going to cast Prestidigitation again on the tiefling's hand, the one that was holding the dagger, and I'm going to soil it. Make it
Okay.
dirty.
Sounds smart to me. So Bjorn, what are you doing during this time? Drez is taking the body out into an alley. Sybil is cleaning up the evidence that you've ever been here.
I'm gonna help Sybil clean up, and then so that gets done quickly, and then try and make my way to Drez to help with whatever needs help.
Right. So Drez, sitting in the alleyway, you see Bjorn just jog down over towards you. Whew.
Oh, he told Sybil about the loose plank?
Kind of shouted it for anyone, but
So Sybil, go ahead and give me a dexterity check to try to open it.
And I use my 2 daggers.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay.
Once she gets the daggers underneath, I'll stick my fingers in and lift.
Then you're being assisted.
Assisted, what did you say? Sleight of hand?
No, straight dexterity.
Oh, straight dexterity.
Unless you're proficient in thieves' tools.
I'm not. 15.
15, good help. So, you uncover a small stash of illicit substances, powdered alchemical reagents, vials of mysterious liquid, a pouch of shimmering dust, and what appears to be a pill bottle filled with 4 of these purple capsules.
Put these in your backpack.
Okay. I'll just hold them because my backpack's downstairs.
Downstairs where?
Over the balcony? I'll go get it. And I run over and I hop down from the balcony to my backpack and I put it in. Zip it closed. Throw it back on my bag. And then try and run back up.
So, Drez, as you are sitting in the alleyway, you see that same teacher across the street, currently outside of Block Blister, watching you. The one that Durin waved at earlier.
Yeah. Still, we could ask the principal for anything. Fuck it, he's dead. I try to wave them over, like, hey, issue.
Roll me a persuasion roll.
We're also notorious of we're the group that someone already died in tonight, so I assume we're getting looked at a little more closely.
We got the super stealth teacher.
19.
We're really breaking a record because just my death, he was like,
Your
yeah,
death's
this
in
doesn't
as many
happen.
days. Yeah.
Hey, your death, my near death. Now Durin's death.
So, 19. The teacher comes wandering over towards you. Looks down at his body. Looks at you, Drez. This seems a little excessive for first years. What happened?
Well, I don't know what's excessive for first years with 2 freaking... I'm from an outer plane. I should know what demons are, right?
I mean, fiend is what you would know because you're not proficient in religion.
Two freaking fiends popping out of nowhere. I'll just refer to them as fiends until I'm corrected.
2 of them. Not 1, 2?
Yes, there were 2 balls of teeth and eyes.
When I come running around the corner, I just go, I have purple pills!
Uh-oh.
Purple pills. Well, I can tell you it'll take us more than a minute to bring him back. He goes over to start looking at the body. We're having rabbit for dinner. Yes, I suppose we have to get somebody proper to help us out with all of this. They reach into their coat and pull out a small notebook and start fanning through it, looking at the faculty list. No, they're out of town. O'Connor. Yes. They sit down on the ground and start drawing chalk into the alleyway's pavement. After they draw just a few short lines of words, it glows brightly, peels itself off of the pavement, and then flies off towards the school. Durin. The creature had gotten to your face. The second most powerful weakness to a dwarf, seldomly known outside of dwarven culture. It is the area...
It's being eaten by the face.
It's the area right underneath the beard. That's the second most. The first being your testicles. But it got a really lucky shot in. And as you're lying down, you can feel that the pain seeps away from you, and then you begin feeling the tickling of grass behind your ears. You turn as you start to hear some music playing. And you look over, and there appears to be a bear with a mohawk playing the drums, a orangutan playing the bass with sunglasses, and then a toucan who's just eating something off the ground.
I'm looking at what he's eating.
You go over there, and it appears to be these fresh berries.
Haha. Can I have one?
Looks over at you. Why are you here?
Uh-huh. Oh, a thing was eating me, and I think it did.
Your guardian let you die?
Guess so.
Well, where's your guardian?
Do I know who that is?
You have no idea who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
You've never talked to your guardian before?
No.
Who's the companion?
You're just saying words at me, man.
Your pet. Who is
Oh.
it?
That's Harvey.
Harvey?
Yeah, my hamster.
Guys, he got Harvey. The bear, Harvey, really? The orangutan
Hey, I
just
like
keeps
Harvey.
grooving with the bass.
Okay, yeah, the bass is pretty groovy.
Harvey did a bad job. Oh, time to punish Harvey.
Hey, no, we like Harvey.
Harvey will still be there. Just gotta punish him. Harvey's supposed to keep you alive.
Oh, I mean, I guess he did. I guess he did kind of drop the ball on that one.
Right. It's supposed to help you learn how to feel. He hasn't helped you learn how to feel yet?
Wait, what? Feel what?
The toucan flies into the air. And as you're lying there, eating some of the berries off the ground, you just keep grooving to the music. Roll me an insight check. 11. Something about this music just kind of vibes with you. Makes you more aware of your surroundings and aware of, well, the feel of the grass beneath your feet.
I'm into that.
You see the toucan flying back towards you, and perched on his head is your hamster.
Oh, hey Harvey.
Harvey looks up at you, looks at everybody else. He knows. I told him. What the fuck you do that for?
You have an accent?
Bruv. Everybody got a fucking accent. Ugh. Well, he dead now. Looks like I'm free. Time to get back into the jam sesh. And he, like, raises his hands and you watch as a guitar lands into them. No.
Why are you so much cooler than I remember?
I've always been cool. It's you that's been the downside. No. What the fuck you mean, no? He's dead. Academy will bring him back.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
Huh? But Harvey has been a very bad guardian. It's not my fault. You chose this goodly fella. He's completely fucking useless. Harvey is very rude. You know, he is a reflection of you. You're the opposite of what he is. You mean he's supposed to be the opposite of me? Go fuck yourself. Harvey. Well, unfortunate for him, he's going to remain here for a little bit. Don't worry. You'll get him back as soon as you feel the fire.
Okay.
Alright.
I have no clue what you mean, but I'm sure it'll come up.
Try to be a little less fucking useless, eh? Come on.
I'll give that a try, yeah.
Yeah. Do something for once, you know? And stop letting that fucking Sybil girl push you around all the time.
Okay, I can do that. Probably, yeah.
Oh, God, he's a fucking yes man. And Harvey just starts walking away, and the toucan pecks him in the head, and you watch as he bursts brightly into flames.
Oh, shit, oh.
And then you start to feel your feet tingling a little bit.
Oh, hey.
Everyone
That's
else, by the time Sybil gets downstairs as well.
Oh, before I go downstairs, I want to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Duran rearranging the shoes and all this stuff. I'm going to soil them.
All right, all the shoes are now moist. That's horrible.
He touched them. I'm trying to make it so that if they can
Ruining
get
the
prints, they
collection.
can't anymore.
Yep. So, as you all get down there, a moment goes by and you see a gnomish teacher riding in on a moped towards you all. And when he gets to the alleyway, he looks over at Duran and goes, "Well, shit. I'm not going to be able to make him prettier, but I probably can bring him back." Please do. Apparently there was 2 demons? 2. Oh, that's bad. Okay. No, not a problem. Don't worry, students. This is not going to count against your grade. This predicament was unforeseen, let's say. He leans over top of Drez's body, or sorry, Durin's body, and begins pouring this liquid across him that begins encapsulating his body, and then reaches into his pocket, pulls out a few different other flowers, placing them down on him, and conducts a ritual. Durin, as you feel your feet beginning to, buzz with energy, you feel this flash of fire that encompasses your entire body. Notably, it doesn't burn at all.
Oh, is this what you're talking about?
And then you seem to be lying down in the alleyway at 1 hit point, and everything that just happened just crashes down on top of you as you realize you just died.
Oh, God, no, that was terrible and awful.
Also, I'm getting a phone call from my sister. I'm gonna AFK a minute.
Fair enough.
How you feeling, buddy?
Better than dead, I think. Oh, God, that was the worst thing I've ever done.
Bjorn, do you have any more
That's a lot
of
of
those
trauma for
berries?
24 hours.
No, I only had one more.
Oh, I could do, and then I just conjure up my own berries.
Eat those.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How many do I
So
get out of that?
have a burrito. You lost a lot of blood.
10. Oh, that's... And it's always burrito times for me, so... But yeah, I need a minute after all of that. Oh hey, teachers are here. That makes sense, because I'm not dead.
Well, think of this way. You came back from getting your face eaten off.
Oh,
Tell the story.
How is that looking, by the way?
Well, you have both your eyelids still.
Oh. That's a weirdly specific thing to comment on.
Give yourself a night's sleep. You'll probably grow the rest back.
Ominous.
I don't suppose anyone has a cigarette or something
I've
to
got
smoke.
weed.
Pass that shit.
Yeah. I need to take first puff. I feel like I've heard that. also, it's literally mine, so that too. But yeah, I will eventually pass.
I thought the material plane was different than the Feywild, but you guys die every day here.
I mean, it wasn't like that until I met you guys, but now it is like that, and I don't like that.
We should just go study.
Kind of makes you want to be like a carpenter or some shit.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Sister thought I meant 9 p.m., not 9 a.m., with bringing me back my laptop. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry. So, where last we left off. Durin, you're alive!
Yeah, how's my face looking now?
Your skin looks really scabby. and like the perimeter around your face looks very red.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, okay. So right now I'm smoking up a storm and I'm just, passing the...
You're passing...
the weed to whoever else wants it.
Oh.
Yo.
Okay, so, the teacher who's been following you this whole time kind of, I, have to excuse myself. I am not supposed to be, conversing with any of you about anything. I apologize for, the two demons. I'll see you. And he boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop starts walking away. The gnome, Mr. O'Connor, turns to you guys. I'm Mr. O'Connor. I run the Philosophy of Gods department. Maybe I'll be seeing some of you in classes soon. Don't worry, we're not going to charge this to your account for bringing you back to life, as this was an unforeseen circumstance.
Oh.
How come we don't have a senior?
Well, you did, but then it was revealed to us that there was a conflict of interest with that senior and your group.
Conflict as such.
That is all of the information that was given to me. Admittedly, this has just been me conversing with Mr. Not going to tell you who he is yet. Oh, Kowalski.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe we should go somewhere and talk through what we found?
Yeah.
Or do you need
Oh,
sleep, Durin?
I'm gonna... I feel like it would be nightmares if I tried to do that right now, so... Let's hold off for a minute on that.
Well, you can rest assured that your soul was actually very easy to bring back to your mortal body.
Yeah, the toucan gave me that impression.
Good. Wait, toucan. Did you speak with an animal?
Yeah.
How many?
Let's see, there's the toucan, there was the bear, there was the other one, I forget what it was, and then there was Harvey. So
Harvey. 4 animals you were conversing with, correct?
Yeah, Harvey's my hamster.
What god is 4 animals?
Yeah.
It's not a god per se. That's a representation of liveliness in the forest.
Oh.
You might want to take interest in Szymanski's classes in the near future.
Szymanski, okay.
Szymanski, Miss Szymanski. She runs botany, but she also runs association with various other alternative religions.
I am not going to be able to spell that just off of nothing, I assume.
Let me copy and paste. If you look at the faculty list, there's a handout for it.
I don't see that.
Did I not give you guys access to this handout?
Not for faculty.
Oh, shit. All players. Faculty.
There it is.
Now you guys have it.
Uh-huh.
Now, is there any questions you want to ask me, since I am not your teacher who is supposed to be grading you on all of this and giving you your score.
Yeah, how's a dead guy show up in a shattered mirror?
Usually there's safety precautions against otherworldly beings or people who have strong affinities towards certain things like that.
Sybil,
Also-
are you here yet?
Yeah, all of you are here. That's what yeah.
Also, Joey, just so you know, I pop a good berry spell and just start chowing down on those
Oh, yeah.
to get some hit points back.
Are all entry quests like this?
If I'm being honest with you, the principal took a full vacation this year. It's the first time in a decade that he actually left for the summer to go and relax. Honestly, well deserved. And since then, we've had a few hiccups in the quests that we picked up for everybody. There's always something to do, right? A hero's job is never done. Assuming, of course, that all of you want to be heroes, right?
Ideally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I didn't expect fiends before we ever went to class.
Well, fiends typically are manageable based off of what your teacher representative or your teacher examiner decides you're capable of handling. However, we never throw more than one creature at a group. Just so you're aware, we're not throwing them at you. It's just the circumstance may line up for it. Many of these quests that are out there have already been solved by our faculty. It would be very easy for us to handle and get done very quickly, but this is supposed to be a learning experience for you.
Okay.
2 demons are not exactly the learning experience we were hoping for.
Seconded.
Completely agree with you. Which is why, reasonably speaking, the amount of energy that was in place in this area should not have been capable of doing more than just one.
So you guys know there's a dead body up there?
I don't know the specifics to this one. I just came back 2 days ago, and I've been getting the lowdown on everything that's been transpiring for all of the various groups. In fact, I have my own group that I'm supposed to be looking over right now, but they're kind of lazy, so I don't mind looking at all of you instead.
Yay. I mean, I do appreciate it, but I'm just saying, just bad circumstances is all I'm saying.
No. This is the principal's looking into what these incidents all have in relation and where it all comes from.
Oh, it's us. We're what they have in common.
What do you mean?
Well, they happen to us.
Wait. What happened to you all previously to 2 demons and you dying?
Oh, well, last night, Sybil got murdered by the janitor.
That was you?
Yeah.
I wasn't here to bring you back.
Yeah, Principal did that, I think.
He doesn't possess the functions to bring back a soul to the body. He can animate the body and turn you into a zombie. But he can't bring the soul back. Sybil,
I have no clue what the fuck happened there.
have you noticed any changes in yourself since coming back to life?
And myself?
Yes.
No.
I need a deception check from you.
I mean,
You never
got
had
thrown
access
under the
to
bus.
all of these spells.
True, true, I had magic before, but not this much.
Yeah. "15 deception. Sweetheart, I hope you're not lying to me, because if you came back through unnatural circumstances, usually that makes you beholden to something else. And if that is the case, I can help you to understand your connection, be it good or bad, or beneficial or detrimental. But people who come back like you did usually don't live past the age of 21 without some form of assistance. So are you sure that's the answer you want to give me?
Nothing inside of me has changed.
All right. If you do notice anything, though, please, no judgment, and we can have a private conversation, because I know this can be embarrassing for people. You can come talk to me, okay?
Is
All right. And even if you don't want to talk about any of this at all, and you just want to talk to somebody, feel free to come by, okay?
yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm just. It's been a lot.
Yeah, of course. And you all are, well, you're learning trial through combat and fire. Durin, my invitation also extends to you if you are having difficulties understanding what's been transpiring with you.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a thing between me and my hamster at this point.
Understood.
What?
Yeah, I had to talk with my hamster. There was a toucan and a bear, and it was weird.
Yeah.
Those are your spirit animals. More than likely. Usually, certain people have a broader connection to nature and the environment, or, you know, aspects of things out there. Sometimes they're connected to dreams. Sometimes they're connected to preservation, and sometimes they're connected to burning things down and destroying them, and it all varies. And when that happens, usually, when you're born, there's some animals that take note of that and become sort of like guardians for you.
They did mention flames, so maybe that.
Oh, I hope not. But if it is, it is. It's okay. Just make sure you talk to somebody who knows about this, okay?
Okay.
Either me or Miss Szymanski. Yeah. All right. Best of luck with everything else you guys are doing. Try to be careful, and remember, teamwork is the most important thing to success, okay?
Okie dokie. Next time, one of you guys dies, though. I'm just saying, we had our turn.
Actually, that's a good question in my head. Would I just go back home if I died?
No. You're not a powerful enough fae, quote unquote.
Gotcha.
Maybe when you have 5th level, yeah.
Spells or class?
Class. So, the teacher walks away from all of you and gets on their moped and just.
So what do we do now?
Well, we continue, I presume.
Oh,
They-
there was the stuff under the floorboard. We have to go find that.
We have it.
Oh, we should look at that.
Here. I take off my backpack and I open it up and I pull out the purple pills.
I also have some documents that I took from upstairs.
Ah, cool. We should look at that too.
Maybe we should do this. We're still in the alleyway, right?
Correct.
Anyway.
Quick, let's hide behind the dumpster.
So that's just to keep tabs with everything for you guys. So you guys go over to the dumpster, where you see
It's okay.
Gristle.
Okay, I have drugs.
Gristle is walking out and going over with a large bag of donuts. Oh, hey guys! Ooh, you
I'll
look
take
like
those.
Shit, you guys okay?
Yeah, I was dead. It's fine.
Almost died.
Oh no, I did.
You died and got better.
Do you plan on telling everything to everyone?
I mean, why not?
Okay.
Didn't have a rebuttal.
Before he walks away, can I just slip the spare key back into his pocket or something?
Sleight of hand.
I will.
15.
Okay.
I
This
am
is
definitely
Gristle,
trying to
right?
stack them.
You succeeded. What'd you say, Sybil?
This is Gristle, right?
Yeah. The
I'm
wholesome baker who,
Yeah.
trying to help you guys.
hmm I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "You have a corpse upstairs. Good luck."
What? Wait. Was that Ferret?
No.
Then who was it?
No idea.
What'd they look like?
Tiefling.
Yeah, tiefling person.
Ugh. There was a tiefling hanging out around the shop a few days ago.
He's been dead a few days.
And might be stuck in a mirror.
The corpse isn't though.
Oh, also you need new towels up there.
I'm gonna alert the SHPD.
That's probably a good call. You should have done that.
Well, aren't you guys like hardened aspiring adventurers?
Yeah?
Not supposed to
What does
rely
that
on the
mean to be
cops.
hardened?
Who said anything about relying on them?
Oh, okay. And
Still
if
might
you're
wanna-
if you're hardened, you're you're used to the fight. You're stoic in the face of danger. You're
Oh no,
stubborn.
Dag was very much surprised, and I did not enjoy it.
I get to punch a fiend to death.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. In the bathroom.
Yeah, the other one ate my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a corpse and you might have a poltergeist. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm getting the police involved. Honey, come outside. We're closed.
Maybe we should discuss this in another location now.
But free donuts.
Oh, here. He hands you the bag.
See? Why would we go somewhere else?
Because the cops are coming and I don't want to end up in jail.
Oh, yeah, no, good reason.
Also, Mr. Grumblebelly, we weren't here, please.
Please, Sybil, there's no way I'm going to tell anybody, unless they torture me, that you guys did anything here. All right?
Yeah, torture would get me
Insight.
inside too.
Go for it. Sybil, you don't know if you can trust him.
I hope so. It would be a shame.
I know. It would be horrible for somebody to do that. I mean, betraying a group of kids that are just trying to make their name in the world? That'd be fucked
yeah,
up.
Real dick move, yeah.
Real dick move, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go somewhere else now. Bye.
Be safe. Try not to die.
I mean, I guess no promises at this point.
Keep in mind you're sitting at 1 hit point.
11. I've been eating my good berries.
Oh, you ate 10 good berries. You are so full.
Still eating the donut.
Bloated.
So everybody, where are you going?
We'll eat a donut for sure. Should we go back?
We should get in the car and go for a ride around town.
That sounds like a plan.
Jeeves pulls up.
I
guys
will
get in?
the car.
Where are we heading?
Nowhere. Let's just go around town.
Typical roaming? Or are we looking for something specific?
We just want to have a discussion.
Typical roaming. Then he will close the divider to give you all privacy. And start
I
driving.
love that guy.
So, here is what I think happened. This ferret person is in trouble,
Yep.
and this tiefling came to capture him. Not kill him, he came to capture him. Ferret knew that this was going to happen, so he prepared. And in fact, he knew that there was going to be demons involved in some way. So, this person breaks into his house somehow, or maybe he knew him, so he was a friend visiting. A fight breaks out, Ferret kills this man, and runs away. And the reason I think they knew each other was because why would you cover a stranger, maybe an enemy, with a towel? That usually is a sign
he's
of
dead.
some sort of respect. Well, what do you care if the dead is visible?
I mean, I wouldn't want to just look at it.
Well, he left. He isn't
Oh.
looking at it.
That's a good point.
He hasn't been back since he killed him. Considering the criminal affiliations that we know Ferret has, I would wager this might have been a rival group.
Oh.
Can I check out the drugs you guys found?
Oh, I would also check. That's my area of expertise.
All right.
Yeah, we both have backgrounds in drug.
So, do either of you have proficiency in herbalism?
Nature?
No,
In alchemy?
no,
Poisoners?
no.
No.
Then both
I'm
of you get
pretty-
to make a wisdom. Oh, what were you saying?
I'm pretty sure Druid, it just gives you herbalism just for being a Druid.
Oh, yeah, I do have verbalism.
Yes.
Let's have you roll a herbalism check, though. You're being helped by Drez.
With what as the base skill?
Wisdom.
Okay.
With the...
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
Hello?
Mm.
I know exactly what this shit is.
So, a few years back, your dad ran into a bit of a situation where people were lacing, like some of his employees, were lacing his weed that he was growing with these various different incredibly illegal concoctions. You never got the specifics as to what they were, but you remember they were experimenting with a handful of different things to see how they would react. And though the drug would become much, much, much more potent, it also made your dad, like, visibly ill when he found out what they were doing, and he just never told you what it was. All of these things look like the reagents that would be mixed into that.
Well, I've seen people cut with this stuff. I don't know exactly what it is, but my dad might.
While they're looking at that stuff, I want to start looking through the documents that I took from that table.
That is not my area of expertise.
I can help you read some of those.
Investigation. You're being
Do you
assisted.
Yep.
So, SHB is on almost all of these documents. Some of them are late notice bills. Some of them are denied requests for funding for additional research. Some of them are information about his credit cards being declined as well, as he was running out of money very quickly. Notably, out of all of this, the reason for each of the denials, as he is trying to get permission to get money for specific things, is redacted at the bottom. Now, the SHB is the Spellington Heights Bank. They are a very large bank, the primary bank inside of this city, and, well, they're known for their strictness when it comes to the law and who they give out loans for.
Does it list the reason why it was denied?
Redacted.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you share that? Bjorn
Yes.
or Sybil, because you're both researching? Okay.
Yeah.
So, where do we follow up at the bank?
And what do we tell them?
I don't know. Like information on a customer? I guess they don't do that.
They won't do it.
No. We were sent here because Wallace originally wanted this person, right? So who would be his competitors, I
So-
guess?
You came here for two reasons. Wallace wanted him to pay some debt that he has,
Right.
as well as he was last seen inside of the Gnome Dome complaining that his girlfriend was taken and then thrown out.
Mhm.
He owed Wallace 5.
Well, Ferret is going to be a dead end, it seems.
No, that was the tiefling.
What?
And me.
Dead end. He said that was a tiefling. Dead tiefling.
Oh.
My dad might know what this stuff is, so we could try asking him.
Would he take kindly to you getting involved with this sort of stuff?
Probably not, depending on how I position it. But if I'm like, hey, I'm getting rid of this stuff, then hey, maybe. I don't know.
Pretend I'm your dad. Tell me what you would tell him.
Hey, Dad, we found this stuff in a dead guy's apartment.
You found it where?
Dead guy's apartment.
Why
We
the
need to
fuck
figure out
were you
what
in
it
What
dead
were you
guy?
doing in a dead guy's apartment?
Not important. We
Whoa,
I can't hear
whoa,
another
wait a
word
minute.
coming out of your mouth until I hear about that dead guy.
what? He's dead. I don't know him.
Son, that's what my dad always says. Son, and then you have to explain the part he's pushing for.
You see the problem with this, right?
No.
Durin, how about you just ask your dad, hey, we found this shit on our school quest. What is it?
Okay, I can do that.
In fact, you found it. Just you.
I did, kind of.
You were there by yourself. You found it by yourself. You're bringing it by yourself. Asking for yourself. Okay?
I feel like there's a hidden message in you saying that like that so many times.
Yes, I'm
We
putting
can call
emphasis on
ourselves
it.
all for one and one for none. Just came to me. I don't know. Doesn't have to be good, I guess.
I mean, we could also call ourselves Face Off.
Oh.
Because he lost his face and I have a face.
Wait, what face do you have?
What?
Wait, what?
I have an Ents face.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It looks like a mask made of tree bark.
Oh. So you all watch Dresley pulls out a mask made out of tree bark.
Wait, am I John Travolta or am I Nicolas Cage? 'Cause I want to be Nicolas Cage.
You're obviously
You're
Nicolas Cage.
you're 100% Nicolas Cage.
Okay, good.
Well, you talked to your dad. I think the rest of us should look into those tunnels.
Okay. I mean, I feel like my thing's gonna be really quick, probably. But like, yeah, we could split up if that's what you want to do.
I will knock on the little window.
He'll roll it down and look back at you. Yes, miss.
Jeeves, do you know where Durin's family live?
Yes, I do.
Park 5 minutes from their home.
Of course, ma'am. So,
Thank you.
he starts driving you all, exiting the town and heading around the suburb side. Going northwards and then outside, and you see this very large trailer park homestead out here. all of these trailers have very nice porches, paneled walls to make them look more aesthetic, and honestly, looks fairly nice to anybody who is Durin. To everybody else, this is definitely a dangerous neighborhood. Very low income, very poor. Oh, Bjorn, sorry, you and Durin are cool with this. As he parks outside of the trailer park.
Should I go with him to make sure he's okay?
Why?
Well, you did just die.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. What are the odds of that happening twice?
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
a
going with him.
D100.
I'm going with him. A person has died every day since we've met up.
Then you're good. You met the quota.
Why is there a quota?
Listen, I have my goals. You have yours.
Everyone dies at least once in this campaign.
Unless it's like an exponential thing, in which case we're supposed to, die twice on the second day, 3 times on the third day.
Your cleric will be very pissed off at you. Anyways, Durin and Drez, you two begin walking through the trailer park, and Durin, as you're walking by, you see a few of the punks around here. They're guys that are, pretty chill, but some of the time they like doing things that are a little not chill, like graffiti and shit like that. But most of the time they're chill. They look over. Hey, Durin, sup, dude?
Hey! How's it going?
Hey, who's the pretty guy with you?
Oh, this is Dresley.
Hey, Drez. You got any money?
I don't know. Do you have any loose teeth?
3, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dental's not great around here.
Dentist office is a scam. I'm gonna get my teeth knocked out anyways. Why pay to have them be good?
Fair.
Anyways, y'all take care.
Yay, bye!
Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Bjorn,
Oh.
are you going with them as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. Well, where's Sybil?
In the car.
I'm staying in the car.
Oh,
What the fuck you
don't.
mean?
I
This
feel
is a
like-
trailer park, sir.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna stay in the car too.
Not even that. I just don't want to be associated with it when you start asking those questions.
Yes, when we go to the local drug supplier, we don't want to get associated with.
Yes,
So.
I'm the mayor's daughter.
You guys get over to this one nice little house. As you walk up the front porch, you guys hear this loud jamming happening from inside. And when you open
I love
the
this
door,
song.
you see that there's a dwarven girl just fucking going at the drums, having the blast of her life, and she looks younger than Durin. Nothing, Durin?
Hey, hey, Ingrid.
She turns up. Hey, Durin! You got an elf with you.
Yeah,
And a
his name's
hair gun.
Dresley.
Sup, Drez?
That's Bjorn.
You want some Kool-Aid?
Bjorn said he was staying in the car. I thought.
Oh, Bjorn's in the car. Okay. Hey, Dresley, you want some Kool-Aid?
Hell
We have
yeah.
purple, and we have pink, and we have red.
I'll take a pink.
All right. Get it yourself.
All right.
She just goes back to jamming on the drums.
You want Kool-Aid? Dresley?
Yeah, sure. I'm used to Jello though, but okay.
Purple, pink, or red?
Purple.
Purple it is. And I will pour him his glasses. He is the guest in the house.
Yeah. So, Drez, you have never before in your life experienced Kool-Aid as a man of refinement and opportunity, let's call it. When he hands it to you, you see on the package outside, it's labeled as purple in big, broad letters, and then grape underneath it. But when you take a sip out of it, that is the sweetest shit you've ever tasted, and that does not taste like grape.
Very sugar.
Yeah, I love it. And I go for a second cup.
We use 3 cups of sugar per pitcher.
Only 3 today?
Yeah, we're getting low on sugar.
Oh.
By the
And
way,
now
Dad was
understand
asking
your
you. Dad was asking last night where you were. Did you go somewhere yesterday?
Oh yeah, school.
What?
I went to school
Since when do you go to school?
yesterday.
Huh. Okay. You hear the bathroom door open up, and then a flush afterwards. As you see your dad walking down the hallway. Hey,
Oh.
Darren, how you doing? And he
I'm
just
doing
looks like
good.
an older, fatter, slightly taller Durin.
Oh, Dad, I gotta ask you a question for school.
Wait, you're in school?
Yeah,
Since when?
yesterday.
So he's baked 24/7, huh?
Why?
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
I love that he forgot yesterday. He forgot today as well.
Yup. Huh. All right, man. I mean, far out. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a question for you.
Hey, you might want to wash that stuff off of your face.
Oh no, that is my face.
You're weird. All right, what's up?
Yeah. So I take the bag and I just open it and show him all the stuff. Any idea what this is?
Oh, dude, where'd you get this?
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you might want to get rid of it. It's some pretty bad stuff, honestly.
But like, what stuff?
It's alchemy.
Alchemy.
Yeah, it's when you take certain like herbs and mix them together, they make a different taste.
Uh-huh.
They make a different sensation, different effect. Well, when you grind them down into like smaller portions of themselves and then start mixing them up based off of the small portions, sometimes they become worse. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So it's an alchemy thing.
this stuff's as worse as bad worse gets. Yeah. It's pretty illegal, man. I mean, like, I know what I do isn't. It should be legal, That's the difference. Where this should not be legal.
Good to know.
Yeah. They use things from Fae.
Presley's eyes curl up. And what's the street value of this?
Oh man, you can't sell this on the street. You have to find particular buyers, and it has to be people who are morally ambiguous, I mean, this powder here, he takes it out. That's fairy's powder. Like, you dry out a fairy like it's a raisin, and then you grind it up. Shit's bad, man.
Oh, I know a guy who might know more about that.
Drez, you would know all of this shit is, like, beyond fucking illegal in your realm. Like, this is like the most heinous shit anybody could make. There's degrees of illegal substances which are fine, right? Like, you know, doing cocaine is kind of frowned upon, but snorting a rhino horn, that's fucked, you know? Except these are people. They're fae.
People is in quotation marks.
So, would you say someone might be, if this is showing up, someone's trying to carve out some business?
Oh, man, I had a guy work for me a few years ago. He wanted to get on the train of selling this shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, wait, who was that?
He went by Ferret.
Hmm.
Yeah. Remember the squirrely little half-elf guy, right? He used to be super nice. And then I found out he was trying to spike some of my crops with this stuff. And he claimed, hey, man, this stuff is pretty bad, right? He was like, hey, this stuff's great. And I'm like, nah, this is some bad shit, man. Like, everything I do is natural. It's based off the land, you know? It ain't based off the beast. So I had to fire the guy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I assure you, he'll never worked in the baked goods industry again.
If Ferret was going to approach someone in town about selling this, do you know who that would be?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, anybody who sells shit that's harder than baked goods. I mean, the thing is, you're not gonna find fucking anybody who's like, I mean, not just anybody. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, like, there's takes a special kind of fucked, you know? I mean, hey, what's all this for anyways?
School.
Right on.
Don't worry, Dressley. I have another friend who might be able to help us with this part.
Ooh.
Wallace?
How's his dad react to that name?
He's fucking stoned out of his mind.
Oh, yeah.
You think he reacts to anything? Like, he's currently pouring himself a glass of purple.
Oh, yeah, no, I planned his birthday parties in front of him. He's fine.
Durin, we can't go back to that club.
Oh. What if...
Your sister chimes in. What club?
Illegal one?
Which one? There's like 3 in town.
Gnome one?
The Gnome Dome?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played there like 2 weeks ago. If you need to get in there, I mean, you guys can just be roadies for my band.
When do you play there?
Yeah, I'll hit them up and say that I'm free tonight. But hey, big bro, you're doing my laundry for a month. That or you're paying me, and I know you're poor.
I flip her a platinum.
Oh shit, yeah. All right, yeah, I'll do it. Dressley's superpower activated.
Gotta use this money for something.
You're like Batman.
Dressley!
Batman superpower. Throw money at it until it dies.
Do we meet you at the club?
No, meet me here. We're gonna have to take the van over there. I'll call him up tonight. Or I'll call him up this afternoon, and we'll have something by tonight.
Sounds good.
Hey, Durin, you're home, man.
Oh, yeah.
You missed out our jam session this morning.
Aw.
Yeah.
I
Gotta
was
make
busy
sure you
with it.
keep practicing, man.
I will.
What instrument do you play again, Durin?
Drums.
You see your sister still just smashing away at them. She plays drums more than anybody else you've met before in your life.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got some day-old burritos. Do you guys want some?
Bitchin'! He goes over, he just starts laying into the burritos, and your sister actually stops long enough to come get burritos.
Between me and Durin, I think we have anywhere between 30 and 50 burritos.
Yeah,
Both
with
in a
these two
30.
dwarves, you guys are down to like 5.
Each?
Each, yeah.
Jeez.
So, Sybil and Bjorn, back in the car. Would you like me to take you somewhere, or are we waiting for your companions, ma'am?
What do you think, Bjorn? What should we do?
I just look out the window and go. I mean, we're just driving around anyway.
We're
I don't
currently
know.
stationed.
How long do you think they're going to be?
I have no idea. I've never met his family.
Yeah.
And she will stare directly at you. She'll say, "Make the call."
Yeah. Where should we go?
You tell me. Where do we go?
Well, we know where certain things are. We know where certain things aren't. So if we go where something is that we know of, we might be able to find some clue. But I don't know. But people keep dying. I don't want to get in another fight at somewhere and one of us dies, potentially again. So I'm kind of at a loss. This all seems very dangerous.
Are you scared, Bjorn?
Oh, no, not right now. I mean, it's kind of been surprising because, you know, besides fighting with my siblings, which we do that all the time, today was the first time I've ever hit somebody out of self-defense and trying to actually harm it, so.
You had a demon.
Huh?
You had a demon.
I know, and it turns out it's a fiend or a demon or something that I hit. That's crazy.
Would you like me to reinstate the divider, ma'am?
No, Jeeves, that's Wetter, right?
Very well.
Do you feel like we missed anything at that apartment? By now the cops are probably there, so whatever was missed is gone.
Yeah, there's no reason to think about it now. We have no small amount of things to work with.
Yeah. Who would send a tiefling to potentially harm Ferret, a half-elf?
They were there to capture him. They didn't
Yeah.
want to. It could be anybody. It could be Wallace. Maybe he sent somebody, it didn't work out, and he decided to send someone else. In this case, Durin.
You guys found a lot of late bills, though, right? So any one of those bill collectors could have sent in.
What kind of bills were they?
Credit card. Rent. Rent. for a car insurance. Yeah.
Yeah, those people don't usually send kidnappers.
No, I guess that's probably true. Wonder if anyone monitors stuff like that, like whether businesses have bad practices or something. But most likely, if it's send someone to kidnap somebody, it's a drug thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we could ask Wallace. I think the question that Wallace needs to be asked is, who was his biggest competitor? Because perhaps...
I did find something on the body. It was a tattoo.
Oh. What would it look like?
It was like a disco ball with a bunch of multicolored lights shooting off of it.
Joey, do I remember if there was a disco ball in the Roadhouse?
There
bar?
was, yes.
Huh.
And it is an establishment that is built into the basement of a fast food restaurant whose major symbol is a yellow arch.
I mean, there was one of those balls in the Roadhouse, in that bar that we went to.
It was called the Gnome Dome, but yeah.
The Gnome Dome.
Yes, which leads me to believe that this tiefling was in fact sent by Wallace.
Maybe, because in the ashtray, this piece of paper that I found mentions the Gnome Dome also. But it also says his apartment address, and it's partially burned. So it might be that this person was looking for him at either the Gnome Dome or his address. And then decided to burn the paper that was his directions. That's how I thought of it anyway. And I don't think this Ferret's any kind of mastermind. By the books he reads, they're just like trashy horror books. And I don't think you glean much about how to be in those.
Well, he may not be a mastermind, but he was strong enough to eliminate his potential captor and to safeguard against demons.
Fair, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I was just reading about meditation, so maybe we should just think about it.
Only for so long. We need to do something.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the only thing I keep coming up with is asking Wallace who his competitors are so we can start research, seeing if they did something. Or could we ask Wallace... Wait a minute, what about police? Could you ask police if they have information on bounty hunters? Or people catchers? Whatever they call those. I guess that'd be a kidnapper, maybe.
If I may, they're not supposed to give out that information. However, certain officers are more easily deceived into handing out information to individuals that they are not suspicious of.
Now we have to deceive the police. We're gonna end up in so much trouble. We'll never
Should be easy
graduate.
enough.
Okay. I don't know how to do that, so I will stand by and watch.
I mean, you do remember those two guards that were looking at us, right?
Dick and
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them. They tased me. So, I mean, we could try. Did your dad's office keep any records on that sort of stuff?
I could look.
Just in a list of known drug dealers would probably be a reference point. I don't know where I guess we could get that from either the police or somewhere. I just felt like your dad's office would be safer.
So, back over to the other two. Durin, your sister will look over at you. Make sure you bring your friends and get them disguised if you have to sneak in, okay? If you guys
Okay.
need makeup and stuff, I have plenty.
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
everyone's gonna come over to our house. That's so fun.
Yeah, man. Wait, why are people coming over?
School stuff.
All right. Damn, I can't believe you're in school, man.
I know, right?
That's insane.
So we're going to need disguises. You know what that means, Durin?
That we're going to need disguises.
Shopping montage.
That too.
So, you two leave your trailer after getting a little bit more Kool-Aid. And you head back over to the car, where you see that Bjorn and Sybil are currently talking, and Jeeves is just plainly listening, hanging out.
Shave and haircut, 2 bits.
I like girls with. No, wait. Okay.
I just roll down the window a little bit so that I can see out that it's you guys. Oh, you're back. Door's unlocked. And then I push that little door unlock button.
These doors have locks?
Get in the car.
Alrighty. So, you guys get into the car. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Good news, bad news.
Start with the bad.
I was going to say that.
So we have to go back to the club to find Wallace.
We were thinking the same thing.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
Good news.
My
During
sister
si-
could get us in.
You have an older sister?
Yeah.
No, she's your little sister.
Oh, little sister.
Oh,
How can your little sister get us into the...
Her band.
She plays in an adult club?
Yeah.
Okay, useful.
And we're
Second,
gonna need disguises.
We figured. We'd probably be recognized. You did kill a few of their people.
I
Oh.
don't disguise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They might not be too happy with you. Depends.
Yeah.
or
Hadn't
the
thought of
bouncer, Miss Hypnotist.
So, just so you're aware, your sister's band name is Gorgon Roses.
We really need to come up with a team name.
Gorgon? Like Gorgon?
1/3 in the grave.
Like Guns N' Roses, but Gorgon Roses.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Gorgon like Medusa type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but
in case you wanted to name drop them.
Does that mean we're gonna live in a world where Terminator 2 has a scene that has both Gorgons and roses?
Mm. Tell me this game isn't great. All right, I guess he's not telling you guys then. Cool.
All right.
Well,
How soon can we make this happen?
Tonight.
oh wow.
Jeeves, what time is it?
He looks down at the clock. It is currently 12:30, ma'am.
That should give us enough time to scout around the area. See if maybe there might be an alternative entrance to those tunnels.
Well, I don't know about all you, but I don't have a second pair of traveling clothes.
I'd have to go home and get some more clothes.
Oh yeah, I should have changed while I was home.
I could make it in about an hour and a half, 2 hours both ways, or round trip.
Well, since we need disguises anyway, where's the nearest market here?
Within the humble hexes, there's a handful of various outlets that we have at our current state, as well as we have the Neon Spire Shopping Center.
What makes the shopping center
We're
unique?
shopping sphere. It is a mall.
It's a mall.
Drez, in the wilds, malls don't exist.
What's a
It's a
mall?
place where all the shops are, and if you have nothing to do, you can go there and hang out, and you can eat some food, and it's really fun. And they have a movie theater, or they have a theater, and it's pretty awesome.
I am intrigued.
Let's
Wow.
Can we
go.
go?
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go to the mall, guys. All right.
Today.
I fixed my ears for this.
All right. And when we get back next session, we're going to have a fun little shopping montage at the mall where everybody gets to get their groupie outfits on for a hair metal band.
There are so many hair metal band names that would be appropriate for this group.
Oh, it'll be interesting.
Twisted Sister.
CDs, but we'd have to steal.
Hey, we just met my sister. Give her a minute.
Alrighty. But anyways, we'll be back. See ya.